Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the inspirational Lady Noble 365. I trust that you are doing well, loving yourself and everyone around you. Today, I'd like to come to you with some words of inspiration and some words of encouragement. And I spoke on this topic, but Spirit put it on my heart to give this message again because it needs to be reintroduced, reiterated. Just we need to expand on this topic more. And so the message, today is to know that all of your experiences are simply catalysts for you in your life. We are all individually, uniquely, and divinely created, but it is up to you and for you to figure out and find that light in every dark situation. And even the tragic moments, even if it's the loss of someone, a separation, a divorce, anything that you experience in life that you feel or have experienced that's been very devastating to you, hurtful, painful, just unbearable. Maybe something occurred and you felt you just couldn't see your way. Like, how am I going to regain my stability? Well, pretty much, when it comes to self awareness and working on thyself, when you begin the process of unlearning, you do acknowledge and you come to an understanding and an inner standing, so you can fully connect that everything is upside down, everything is actually opposite, things that we have been taught, things that are projected onto us, there's many of things, that topic alone is broad within itself, but I'm just narrowing it down to say to you and to remind you that these events that happen to you in your life are just catalysts. They're just events that are supposed to encourage you to get up, not sit down, not to become sunken into depression, not to say I'm gonna give up on myself, not to become insecure within yourself, not to throw in the towel. But these are your moments of not resting and saturating yourself in sadness or depression. These are really your moments to stand up. It's really your go button. It's your start button. It's a let me get off my tail and do something for myself button. And the topic that I'm speaking on, it's pretty much, it's a solo project. When it comes to healing, when it comes to overcoming, pain or any kind of devastation that you have experienced, it's a personal and it's a private thing that occurs. And there's no time limit on your healing also, collective. To each his own. You don't have a time limit to do to heal or do the healing, but you just don't want to stay in that sunken place or that sadness or depression for too long. As I always say in all my videos, have your moment, because you have to feel in order to heal. You're not going to ignore what's going on. You're going to face it. You're going to stand in the situation. And but just don't take your comfortable shoes. Don't take your favorite pillow. Don't take your favorite blanket. Just have your moment, but just don't reside in that energy for too long. But actually and honestly, collective, those moments of tragedy, sadness, depression, devastation on any and all levels are actually just catalysts to inspire us, to motivate us, to get up off our tails, to move forward, to go experience something new, people, places, and things. It is not to hurt us. Just because you experience a loss or tragedy, it does not mean that you are not loved. It does not mean that the divine doesn't have your best interest at heart. We all have our own contracts to fulfill, our own missions, and it is different for each and every one of us. No two humans are alike. We are planted here on earth, and in order for us to grow well, our fertilizer are life events. And that's just is what it is. And hopefully you are connecting with this message for your highest good. But just be aware, just imagine a little baby bird, learning how to fly, standing on the tip of a mountain, and there's nothing but just space available, and this little baby bird is just scared to fly. Well, eventually they're going to have to, maybe Mama Bear or I'm sorry, not Mama Bear, Mama Bird or Daddy Bird. Maybe they'll push him off the cliff, not to hurt him, but so that they can fly, And it may be fear, but eventually, once they're off that cliff, they're going to eventually flap their wings more and more and more and more and more, and eventually they'll get it. I'm just using that as an analogy, okay? So let the moments in your life that you experience that you consider to be hard, devastated, tragic, you feel you can't overcome, let these events be catalysts in your life. Let them catapult you and pivot you in a new direction. Not the direction of what someone else is doing, in the direction that you want to go, that you desire. Find your passion. Figure out what you want to do with your life, not what someone else is doing. We have a habit as humans, we're always comparing ourselves, and we say that we aren't, but we really are. We compare our lives to other people. We look on social media, we see someone posting pics on vacation, then we go back to our spouse, honey, I want to go there, and soon as they're in disagreement, then we're angry and we're upset. So we have a habit of looking to the left or the right of what everyone else is doing. We have a habit of comparing ourselves, and that's not what I'm speaking on. Find your passion, find what you want to do, do the healing work, spend time to get over whatever it is bothering you. And as I always say, if you need to talk to someone, a licensed professional, a therapist, a psychiatrist, hey, no judgment here. Go get the help that is needed. Maybe a counselor, a life coach, talk to someone, but do the work. Do some meditation, do some grounding, do some research, do some studying, get out in nature, insert yourself, in different environments that are of positive energy, high vibrational energy, and watch the change occur in your life, watch things develop and grow effortlessly in your life as you move forward and come out of these situations and moments of sadness and depression, because we all are different, no two humans are not alike. Some people are able to rise above the situation and use different moments and they overcome them. And then there are others, we all know someone, who has experienced something devastating and maybe they weren't able to overcome it, but it also has a lot to do with, and I believe I'm going to do a video, I'm going to speak on this because we need to talk about this, people. We need to talk about this, the projection that is put onto us, throughout life, from our childhood all the way through our adulthood. And then the continuance of what's on social media, what's on television, the people we hang around, the conversations we hear about what life is and how it should be. No, what life is and how it should be is the life that is best for you. You may have a sister or a best friend who is a doctor or an attorney. Maybe that isn't the career for you. You may have an aunt that is good at knitting and turned her knitting business into something online and she's successful. Maybe knitting isn't for you. You may have an uncle that likes to cook. He's a wonderful chef. Maybe cooking isn't for you. You get the gist. You have to find what works for you in life and what will make you happy. You cannot look to the left or the right to do the healing, to be happy, to be content, to overcome. You don't need to compare and contrast because you can't compare where you can't compete. Because we all are, as I always say, uniquely, individually, and divinely created. Now, with all that being said, the main objective of this conversation is next time you experience a hardship, something sad, something depressing, just trust and know that there is light in that situation. There is light in darkness always, These are events to catapult you, to pivot you in the direction that you should go for yourself. That is for your highest good, in your own time, in your own way. So those are my words of inspiration. Please keep loving yourself and everyone around you. One love. Ashe.